Alrighty traders, in this video we're going to be going over Fibonacci extensions of the overall move. Fibonacci extensions basically are, like I said again, Fibonacci is just a support and resistance. What these are is actually, if you get a trend continuation, these are going to be your targets for the trend continuation. Alright, once you get a break of structure, you'll be targeting these Fibonacci numbers. The ones you're going to need are the 127, the 1618. The rest of these you'll need later, but for now all you need is the 127 and the 1618. Alright, so we're on GBP New Zealand right now. So we're on the 4-hour chart here back in 2015 December. Okay, so once again we're going to start measuring out a Fibonacci, right? Impulse high to low. We got a 786 tap right there, near miss. Okay, so all we're going to do is pull out our Fibonacci extension, and we're going to start from the high. Since we're projecting, remember I told you, if you're taking a short position off the 786, right? So you took it somewhere in there, stop loss at the high. If you're going to be targeting the previous low, if you're going to be actually targeting the extension number, you're going to be targeting the 127, all right? So how do you put the extension? All right, so you put your extension tool, start at the impulse high, to the low, back up into the high, and we get our first target. We get our 127 met right here. So our take profit would have been at the 127 right there. Boom. Alright, that's a 1,000 pip trade almost. Alright, just going off the 4-hour chart and Fibonacci. Alright, so that's our first target, 127, and notice how it's a strong support. Why did I say it's strong support? Because look how price acted at this 127. It bounced heavily. Alright, so now we do, once again, we have our impulse leg, high to low, measured out the Fibonacci, high to low. Remember, our second take profit was going to be a 1618, right? So just throwing that out there. This 1618 was going to be our second take profit, our second target, okay? So now let's measure this move, high to low. We get a 786 right here. Now let's actually use our Fibonacci extension. Once again, high to low, back up into the high. 127 is going to be our target. First trend continuation, right? Boom. 127 gets met as well. Okay, so we took a short in here. Once it rejected off the 786, take profit's going to be at the 127 or near it. All right. Always put your take profit right above it. All right. Never right on it, because it's a range. Remember, all these Fibonacci numbers, it's just a little range. All right. It's not exact. You know, I've seen some patterns that the ratios weren't exact. You know what I mean? They didn't touch exactly, but they still counted. All right. So as you can see, we had a 1618 right here from this previous move, this previous extension. We had a 1618 and a 127 line up, and look what happened. Boom, we got a huge uptrend out of that. All right, so if you actually start doing, we'll get into ABCD patterns right now. Show you an example. Now you're going to start, your eyes are going to start opening up. This was actually a bullish 3 drives pattern, but it's a little bit more advanced stuff. All right, so as you can see, our 127s got hit on both trades. All right, and they both happen to line up with 1618, right? This extension 1618 lined up with the 127, this one. So when you get Fibonacci's lining up like that, that's a very, very strong support and resistance area. All right. So once again, let me start it over. I'll do it again. Fibonacci, we have a down move. We're measuring this retracement, high to low. Get a 786 tap. pull out our Fibonacci extension. Where's our target? 127. High to low, back up into the high. 127 gets touched. We got a strong support right here, and you see the market bounce. So now we have a market bounce, we have a nice strong down move, and then we have a market bounce. Let's measure the retracement. High to low, 76 near touch. Right, 76 near touch. Pull out our Fibonacci extension once again. High to low, back up into the high. Boom, 127 touch. And it happened to line up 1618 of the previous extension. So that's a very, very strong support resistance area. Show you. When you have these Fibonacci's lining up, all you have to do is just put a little box around them, right? And you see that's a very strong support area, and boom, it bounced heavily off of there. Okay, so this works for the uptrend as well, guys. So right now, find an example. Right here. Okay, so you have this up move right here. Measure it out. Fibonacci 618. Let's pull out the Fibonacci extension. Low to high, back down in. The 127 gets met right here, and notice it kept going, but 1618 got met here as well. So take profit 1 is 127, take profit 2 is 1618. All right, these are for Fibonacci extensions of the overall move. Okay, right now let me get into the ABCD patterns actually. So let me actually go on to another chart, and I'll show you the ABCD patterns.